Hello YouTube, we are flying in Condor today. Gonna start up the test right now, so you guys can see this right. Let's see if I can do everything. Oh, this is a cool loading screen.
The dumb kid holding the GoPro out the window of the glider.
That's you?
That's me, but I was probably around your age.
Cool.
I did not make this map. I have no idea why they chose that collage of photos.
Alright, I'm in. We got 2 minutes till we get this tow. These gliders look awesome.
The acro livery is dope.
Yeah, it looks sick. Is it gonna be enough runway? Should be.
Yeah, there'll be plenty. Although we have a 5-knot tailwind. I don't know why it spawned us on this side. When we land, we'll land to the south. There's a 5-knot wind from the south, and we're gonna go west, and then we'll head east, and then we'll finish here.
Sounds good.
And we're right between two splits of Interstate 35, I-35. So just 30 minutes south of where we are in Condor right now. It splits an east side and a west side. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly east over I-35 east. And then we're going to fly back this way over a town called Maypearl. And then we're going to continue eastward over to I-35 west, where there's a lake called Lake Waxahachie. And then we're going to make a beeline right back here to the glider port.
Sounds good.
I think it's about 75 kilometers. Not quite 100K. And I used to do it all the time as a kid.
What glider? PW5?
That or the K-21 or whatever.
Hmm. Did you have 126s at, or what kind of gliders do you have at TSA?
There are two 126s, but a lot of people in the 126 Association live out there and have their own 126s out there. I got a check out in one, but I never ended up flying it.
Yeah.
PW5, K-21s, a Duo Discus.
Oh, yeah.
Some other ships I can't quite remember. My tow plane flew into the ground.
Oh, interesting. I got the, what's it called? The Wilga?
Oh, it's gonna be great. I think we have a 1-hour start window.
Alright. This looks great in VR.
I bet this is an awesome glider to fly in VR.
Yeah, stick your head out the window.
Really doesn't take much control input.
Yeah.
See y'all.
I wonder if this is like a, Schweizer hook.
No, I don't think so, because this is still before. I think this is still before that time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to say this is like
40s?
even maybe before.
Really?
Because this is super old design. Even the people who started to design modern gliders, these were like the things that they grew up flying.
Yeah.
This was a modern, like home-built glider. You could find the kit and the plans and make this yourself.
I saw
And
some post about something in Ireland like that.
this would have been a really popular post-war glider, post-World War II hit
Yeah.
plane that someone could just make themselves. Or a club with a few people
Mm-hmm.
could make one and share it.
What is it? Wood, I guess. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. I've got a great book right now on the history of Glasflugel, the company that makes the label, or
Oh
made
yeah.
the label. And it went over the history of the main people involved in the company, and it really talked you through all the important gliders in early, well, war and post-war Germany, in Europe, and all the history that was going on, and this glider's written in all those books,
Wow.
so it's cool to fly. I wish she would tell me to some clouds.
There's one off our right.
Okay, that might be the one to go for.
Oh yeah. I'll release. Oh, I should have stayed on tow. I thought you were getting it.
My guy's kind of towing me too there.
I'll end up a little bit below you. Get a little bit of chance to fly.
If you release, I'm gonna release too.
Yeah.
Why did he turn right?
They always do that. I don't know. I think it's because they just go straight back to the field.
I'm gonna continue my turn and I'll just join up off your left side.
All right.
Luckily, it's just right here.
Man, you can do 80 in this thing? That will be gnarly. I want to see what sight picture, like, 60 looks like. Oh my god, it's like straight down.
All right. There's no audio vario. I'm sniffing for a lift here.
Yeah,
I'm just above you on your left side.
I see you.
Dude, it's so easy to see you hear bright red stripes. Best L over D was what, like 35 or so?
In this slider?
Yeah, I can't remember what it
Oh,
said. It's like 17
it
to
was,
1
yeah,
at 35
I think
knots
it
or
was at
something.
40 knots. I think I saw 40. Or it might have been 35. Yeah, I don't remember.
I think it was just under 40. Because
Yeah.
I looked at the 126 and it was best L over D was like around 41 knots.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, I think
35 to
I found the
40.
lift here.
Let's see, I'm still
I
in
definitely
sync.
found a bunch of seeing.
What's min sync, like 30, 35?
I think, well, I think while thermaling, it's probably best to stay around 35 to 40 knots.
Yeah. Oh, there's a thermal. I got
Okay,
6
I'm in like
knots.
4 knots.
I got like 8.
Okay, I'm looking for you.
Off your... I'm a little bit behind you now. Oh man, this... There we
Okay,
go.
so you have to really
You don't really get
commit
turning.
to speed, because I don't think there's a total energy probe. I think this is just an uncompensated vario. So if you pull up, I think you'll trick
Let's
yourself
see.
into.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
So I think you got to be really, you just got to like fly on the trim and just let the pitch attitude do all the work for you. Or else I don't think you can really trust your vario. Actually, I think my left wing is getting picked up.
Yeah, I feel like the rudder is not very effective.
Okay, I think I did find the core here.
Oh yeah, there's 10 knots.
Thing is, not that easy to control.
Yeah, it's really tricky. Like the speed will mess up and the rudder's not great.
It's just like a very different kind of glider.
Yeah.
I think you just gotta fly it like faster than you think, and
I think so, yeah.
even at like 35 knots, if you just leave it pitched for 35 knots, it's so light and small and going so slow that your circles are like so much tinier than a K21 or a Brobe, so
Yeah, yeah.
you don't have to like crank and bank. You're getting the benefits of staying in the core because you're just so slow and light.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the story magazine yesterday was just the questions were like about they have like this like brain teaser and like this like refresher questions and it's talking about like angle of bank and how like as long as you're going the same speed, same angle, you can like you can be this you can like if a 737 was flying at like 30 knots, you're just gonna turn just as much as you are.
Yeah, right. The space shuttle, if
Yeah.
it could fly that slow.
Alright, we are going up. Whether I have this thermal censored or not, I do not know. There's some lift. Oh yeah. Turn. I think we're turning opposite directions.
I'm sneaking over to this cloud that formed kind of closer to the airport. We have to head east anyway, and so I think it's newer. I think it formed while we were working that other one. So I
Yeah.
think it might last longer, and it's closer to the direction we have to go.
Are you talking about that one that's farther off or the one that's like basically connected to this one?
Basically connected.
Okay. Is that tube in front of us where the yaw string is that also the pitot?
Yeah, I think that's right. You could make a pitot tube out of basically like a plastic syringe.
Yeah.
It takes very, very minute pressure changes to actually change your airspeed indication. You'd be shocked at how little pressure. That's why they say never go put your mouth over the pitot tube and blow into it. The amount of pressure your mouth can push into there is like 200 knots worth of pressure. It would break that probe. It's shocking.
Oh, so we don't have a vario or a radio, but we do have flarm.
I know. We do have a radio in here.
Oh yeah, we do have a radio. My bad. 123 check. Oh no, I'm on different frequency. 1235.
I think it's spacebar as default. Does that sound right?
I have mine on my hotels. I think. Check.
I don't hear any extra specific, but I might have turned the radio volume all the way down at one point.
Okay. That's vario volume. Oh, where's radio volume? They did check when I mapped all this stuff too.
Okay, I kind of think I'm starting to wrap my head around how you have to fly this thing.
It's definitely different.
I'm using the top of what I think is the pitot tube as kind of my pitch attitude reference.
Yeah,
that's like
that's fair. I
sort
think
of sitting just under.
Yep.
And that gets me 35 knots in like a gentle 30-degree bank, 25-degree bank.
Yep.
And I'm getting about 5 knots on the vario, pretty average. I'm definitely climbing.
What's cloud base? Like 8,000?
7 or 8 or something like that. This would be like a pretty normal Texas day in summer in this part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what I would get basically every weekend.
That's
in
nice.
fact, it would usually be better than this.
I heard it's hard to get above like 10. Can you get up to 10 on thermals?
I think I have gotten up to. I actually looked in my logbook. Looked all the way through the other day. I only got ever to 9.6.
Ooh.
So, turned out my few flights ago here in California, where I got up to almost 12, was my highest.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think late July will probably be the best weather for around here.
It's starting to get good here, but we just have still a bunch of wind coming through.
It's been windy and it's been rainy really bad recently. I feel like the winter was just like ended kind of late. But the fall is usually pretty good. I feel like we flew like every weekend last year.
You win some, you lose some.
Yep.
Climbing through 5.
I'm at 4.6.
Yeah, I'm just slightly above you, but I think we're really getting into good lift here.
Yeah, like 6 knots looks like. Race is on. You know where the start date is?
It's just over TSA.
Okay.
We might accidentally fly into it, but I think we're safe here, and I think we just go all the way to cloud base. And I think that if there's a big blue line, I think we just pick our clouds along the way. I don't think we have to fly in blue.
Yeah.
This is not an efficient glider, so. Just bumble from cloud to cloud and have fun.
Uh-huh.
Now, at this altitude, I mean, this is exactly what it looks like. The
Yeah.
landscape, that is.
Yeah, looks pretty good from up here. I feel like the textures could use a little bit more work on. I can see the pixels of the stripes. But the interior is pretty good.
I can see my neighborhood where I lived.
Cool. Your family still live here? This part?
Not in the same house, but just in the city that we are not quite going to fly over. The city to the north of the second lake that we're going to fly over. They still live there.
Ah, okay.
If you turn about 060 when you're facing that heading, that's the city of Waxahachie, and my family still lives out over there. Probably coming up off your nose here shortly.
Yeah, I see.
And then there's a big rock quarry to the north. And the south band of that is the delineation of the start of the Class Bravo at 4,000 feet.
Oh, okay. All right, passing through 6 here.
Yep, just a few hundred feet above you. Feel like our cloud is slowly dissipating.
Yeah. Where'd you go? I think you're behind me.
You're on my left side, but beneath me.
Oh, there you are.
I still am climbing.
Slowly climbing here. Definitely slow down a little bit. That's synced now. Got messed up. So I did my quiz on the Discus B checkout. I just had to go wherever the field is there, and I just had to get the actual checkout and
Nice.
everything done.
Even though it's not where we want to go, I'm gonna grab this cloud to the east just to get up to cloud base.
Alrighty, I'll follow you there. This is not really working anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. What is like. That's 50 knots. Alrighty.
I'm honestly probably not gonna fly much faster than 40, maybe 45 through sync. But I mean, fly how you want, and if we mix the approach up, we'll see, who wins, and it'll just be more fun.
Flying at 60 knots is 10 knots of sync. Right, let's try
Yeah, that's pretty optimistic.
70. What we at? Alright, let's try 80. I don't know what VNE is on this thing. Hopefully my wings don't fall off. 80 is basically straight down. Almost. But now going straight up, I think I almost broke my varia. Alrighty, where do you go? Oh, I think I overtook you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I see you over there. I'm just to the west of you.
I see, yeah.
Trying to see where the lift is under this cloud.
These high wing gliders have a cool view.
Yeah, it's awesome. I would definitely fly this in real life if I had the opportunity.
Yeah, this looks it.
And if I can do like a visiting pilot, month-long membership at TSA, I'll go home for like a month and fly and do that Sport Canopy 126.
Yeah, that sounds sick.
In the summer at, 8,000 feet, I bet it's awesome.
Uh-huh. Just put your arms out the...
Yeah, dude. I mean, you'll definitely be cool.
But there's no wind in your face, is there?
No, yeah, you have like that, just like this one. You have that
Yeah.
little windscreen right in front of you. But if you like lift your head up too high or you like look up over your shoulder too much, the wind will take your hat.
Yeah.
And that's happened to several of my friends.
Oh yeah, I'd probably want to fly something with like I'd wear one of my bucket hats with like a string at the bottom.
Yeah, for sure. Getting 8 knots here. And I mean, the altimeter is really spinning. Looks like cloud base is around 8, maybe just above.
But yeah, I got this kind of centered. Right, so it's not over there. Yeah, it's you kind of once you start flying with no audio, you see really how the Vario helps you center this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really want to have my head like completely looking at staring at the Vario.
I just scan. I just use my scan, and I fly without the audio on in real life mostly.
Uh huh.
Um, and I definitely am not looking at the Vario, but I just glance at it. You know,
Uh huh.
as I'm looking outside, I just peek my head back in and glance, and then keep looking. And every few seconds, I just glance. And it's part of looking around, just like taking in info.
Oh, you're really up there.
Yeah, I'm floating. I'm just on the edge of the cloud over here, trying not to gray out here. Going to IMC. But I'm just gonna loiter till you get up here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find that. It's not really a lift there.
I think it's a bit south of where you are.
South. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, over here.
The wind's not that strong, so it's pretty. Also, directly beneath me. Okay. Yeah, and just a scotch to your left, probably. Or I mean, I bet it'd make left circles if you hit some lift. Or the cloud is mostly just to your left, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, getting 10 knots, like right here. So I do see you now. Straighten out for like 7 seconds, and then make some left turns.
Sounds good.
Was really pulling me up there. Some clouds suck. I've kind of figured out how to control this thing, and it just takes like just light shoves in the direction, just like a gentle push.
Yeah,
Like not really moving the stick, just like caressing it over.
Where's the wind from? The east?
From the south, directly from the south.
Okay.
At only 5 knots. Very gentle. Wow, I actually really enjoy flying this thing. I'm really glad we were doing this. It's like you're making work of that.
Yeah, I think I found it. This is kind of where I was. I was just kind of on the edge of it.
I'm gonna just race down there. It's only like 1,000 feet beneath me.
Six 6.4 now. Trying to see if this is worth like really banking into or not.
Also, we'll just like team fly it, and I'll see if I can find. I can, twice the manpower, twice the lift
Mm-hmm.
is the goal.
Let's check the time. Oh yeah, it actually lifts your hand up. If I
I got
check
an
the
awesome
time,
shot of you.
I can't. Hey yo.
This seems like good lift. Let's see.
Yeah, overbanking tendency on this lane is definitely there.
That's why you got to keep it so shallow
Yeah.
and like just those 5 extra knots of airspeed make it really stable. And then you're just doing like 300-foot circles in the sky, 250-foot circles in the sky.
Yeah, if you do it at 40 and you have some bait, you can really pull it around.
This cloud's dying is really what's actually happening. Let me see where the best. Okay, I think that the answer is
Almost
not
there.
a great location.
Almost to 7.
I think we can start out once we're at 7.
Alrighty.
Not like we're going for speed anyway.
Yeah.
You can actually see Lake Waxahachie when you're at about a 100 heading, just short of the horizon.
Mm, I'm looking.
You see me, right?
Yeah.
It's the way I'm facing right now. So basically off to the east.
Oh, I think I might see it.
Also, I don't think I'm getting any lift from here anymore.
Yeah.
Let's overfly TSA, and there's a really huge building cloud out there to the west. And I think we just start out and head for that.
Yep, sounds good.
Pretty sure if we just fly direct that big cloud, we'll fly through the start gate. We're at 7.3, so. Who knew a 10-mile glide could feel so long?
Yeah.
I do see the lake we're flying to right in front of me. It's only about halfway to the horizon. Maybe 2/3 up to the horizon.
I kind of want to see if I can
There's
do a barrel roll on this thing, but
the 126 is rated up to like 5.3 G positive, which
really?
is hardcore.
I like if you.
Chalk it up to one of those. think it's that before they had computers, so they're just like, well, let's just make it 3 times as strong as we think we need.
Was it like
There's,
steel tubes or what's the?
yep, that's exactly right. I think it's steel tube, and then a lot of them are aluminum skin.
Mm-hmm.
There's several models. Some of them had fabric fuselages or fabric wings or metal fuselage, some combinations of whatnot. Um, I truly don't know enough about them, even though I've been around them a bunch.
Yeah. I feel like they're so popular, like all the 126 association. Like every week they have some 126 competition or something.
Um, I ran wings for one 126 competition that we did in Texas.
Cool.
Met a bunch of cool people there. This cloud has just turned into something right in front of us.
Yeah. Yeah, flying this from third person, you can really see the adversary on the slider.
It's crazy. And the wings aren't even that long, you know?
Yeah, what is this, like 15 meter?
I don't I don't even think so. Have to go back and look on the info screen.
It might be like 13 and a half or something.
Okay, get like a 6 knot spurt here. All right, I'm marking it for you.
Alrighty, I'll look.
Flying like 38 knots, and I've got plus 8 knots on the Vario.
Copy.
And I'm just keeping my pitch attitude ultra consistent.
There's some 6, 7. Right, I'm gonna start turning.
I think the pitot tube on the horizon is the perfect placement for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know if VR is changing like the default head height, you know, so it'll depend.
Yeah, it might be a little bit different.
But I'm getting like 38 knots, and
Uh-huh.
the Vario is really steady. My turn is really steady.
The Pitot is definitely a good
And I'm,
reference, though.
and I'm at about negative 13% in trim, and that's kind of giving me that. About to be at cloud base here.
I'm trying down here. Here we go. Passing 6,000. Oh, there's a big jump. Yeah, I think if you uh, grew up flying a glider like this, and then you get in a high performance ship, you'd probably be like really good.
Yeah, you'd be smoking them. be wiping the floor. What's your altitude?
6.3.
Okay. I'm seeing if I can't hit the start gate. I have this theory like maybe you can't fly a task in this glider without like a nav computer. Like
Yeah.
it won't track you. But I just hit cloud base, so I'm just gonna sneak over, see if I can fly where I thought I remember placing the zone,
You
which is
might
just over the airport.
you might be able to open like the LXNav app or something on your second monitor and see if it'll connect.
It's a good point. Oh, but I'd have to, I think, tell it what scenery it's in. Oh yeah, there's not a scenery for it because this is a download. I'd have to go fiddle with it.
Alright, almost to
What's your
7.
altitude?
Almost
Okay.
to 7.
Copy.
Got this thermal down now. I was in the that soaring Discord and I was looking, they have like a channel for hang gliding in MSFS and thought that would be kind of cool.
Which Discord?
The what is it? The SSC or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it's interesting because you basically control the entire thing just with your weight.
I've got a friend who does that every day. He's not flying a Airbus.
Oh yeah.
We grew up flying together.
That'd be cool. I feel like I'd rather do like paragliding. I feel like that seems more comfortable. Right.
I wonder
Finally.
what the hotkey is to show you the zones.
I'm not sure. Right. I'm basically in the cloud at like 8,000 now, so.
S is screenshot, by the way. A is auto rudder.
Oh yeah, there we go. Auto rudder?
Guess if you don't have rudder pedals, that's pretty good.
It like kind of helps. Once you get in a turn, it helps.
I think the unfortunate thing is I might have like turn point stuff turned off.
Oh, you got smoke on now.
Yep. Oh, P is autopilot.
Autopilot. What is it? Just hold your heading?
And a pitch attitude, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
It looks like T is smoke.
Yeah, T is smoke. E is to check your time.
So silly.
Where's the
Okay, I'm headed to the lake.
Where's the button? Then drink some water.
Yeah. How can I eat my sandwich? It's part of the I'm safe checklist. Energy. Eating. Whatever you want to call that. E.
S isn't for stress. S is for sandwich.
You mean I'm safe has always all been about sandwiches? Always has been.
You could probably make an I'm safe checklist just with food. What would be I?
have to think about it. Unless you're like individual ingredients, like you need your iceberg lettuce.
I can't think of any foods that start with I. Alright, we're gonna skip I, and we're gonna go margaritas.
Yep,
Because,
that's appropriate for long cross country flights to help
yup.
you stay relaxed. In the cockpit, don't want to get too stressed out.
Yep, margaritas. S, we got, of course, sandwich. A, we got apple. Apple's a decent one.
Sure, yeah. Uh-huh. Apple iPhone to
Um,
log your flight.
let's see. F, we got something. You could say something frozen. I don't know. Frozen yogurt. Nah. Frozen yogurt. What else do we think? Oh, like fried. It could be anything fried. We could just bring the fryer so we can fry the food in the glider.
Yeah,
All right, so we got
make
fryer.
run off the battery in the wing.
Yeah. top 3 ways to burn down your glider. And then E. What would be
Energy drink,
maybe
espresso.
espresso? Yeah. And the smoke trail looks crazy. It doesn't get blown by the wind or anything. It just just chills.
But you could do super cool acro routine with it though.
Yeah. So much cool stuff you can do in Condor. There's like so many keybinds that I haven't used before. What is X? Z? No. F? No. G? No dear. H? J? K? L? O? I? U? Y? T is smoke. R?
Release.
Oh, maybe if you have that. I have it. Something else.
See the small town to our left, to our 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
That's the town of Maypearl. So we're gonna hit this lake over here, and then we're gonna go over Maypearl, and then we're gonna fly to that other lake.
All right.
I might take a little sip of lift under this here cloud.
Yeah.
It's easier to find the lift closer to the cloud, especially in Condor. Especially in a glider with uncompensated vario and no audio.
Autopilot's nice when you have to like drink water or something.
Yeah, that's true.
I wish I had that in my real glider.
Yeah, like fly perfect straight line. Don't make any bad draggy control inputs by accident.
Yeah. I gotta get a camelback.
This is pretty good here. Don't crash into me. I'll stay beneath you.
Alright. Oh yeah, there's some lift. Come on, plane. There we go.
Oh no, we're turning right.
Yeah, I just wanted to try to get established here.
I'm basically flying inside your smoke. Oh, you know what? This is a good idea. Here, I'm literally marking the floor of it for you.
There we go. Who needs thermal helpers now? This should be like a genuine idea for like real competition.
Yeah, but you know, unfortunately,
You don't want to tell them.
you can't make only your teammate see it.
Yeah.
Know?
Infrared smoke. There we go, 8 knots.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Is there like regulations about smoke deployment and stuff?
I have zero idea. Like
Like
in the soaring world or in the FARs?
in the FARs?
Um, I do not remember specifically reading anything that's about that. So in Part 91, for like private pilot, I just don't remember reading anything about that.
Yeah.
I haven't come up across that in anything I've looked at commercial wise.
We're starting to get in the clouds here.
Yeah, I say we continue on west.
The McGuire Air Show is today, and I saw there is a TFR on it on CU, so that was cool to see. I'm gonna fly through my smoke now. Wayo.
Going a whole 50 knots here. Blazing.
I kind of want to set up a Condor dogfight server and see how many people will join. Are these little windows or are they like holes?
They must be little windows. I don't know. Maybe they are holes.
I can't really tell. I feel like it would be like to take a canopy or something off. I don't know why. Why they would
Or to
have
like pull the
pull the release or
rope
something.
release
Yeah,
or something.
like for ground handling, I think. Which is, I assume this had like a full like canopy. You'd have to.
No, I think it was just like this. It's like an open canopy with a little windshield.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think that's the design. Now we're at cloud base. We can cook, dude.
We are zooming.
I
So
see you.
this is the first leg.
Yeah. Yeah, but you could see, I mean, you could see all 4 points the whole time. So, right next to each other. There's this highway that's running north-south right in front of us. That's I-35 West.
Yeah, yeah.
Wish I could tell my farm to shut up.
Well, if you click screenshot, that kind of mutes it. I wish you could disable flying. That's kind of annoying. How does farm work? Isn't it with like lasers or something?
Nope, it's just using an algorithm and it's projecting your path and the other paths, and I don't know how they tune the algorithm, but it knows when you're thermaling, and so your projected track comes across another glider and it knows you're thermaling. It won't send out an alarm because it knows you're about to turn away. But
How does it
it's
like communicate to others? Is it like radio or?
yeah, it's I mean, I don't know the specific, technology, but yes, some not quite Bluetooth, not quite cellular, not
Yeah.
maybe GPS, maybe something similar.
CU is nice because you can see, I think, ADS-B data on sun gliders, so I was like, where's my friend? And I saw, oh, he's over there, and then I looked over there, and he's actually there in real life.
That's super cool. I did use it a few flights ago, but I don't feel like the tracking was that great.
Oh, on the see other gliders or?
No, just like on my track when I downloaded it, it was really like jagged and like zigzaggy.
Oh, yeah, might depend. Sometimes like certain phones are good with it. I don't know.
But
If
it
you
was my first test. I don't even know how I really had it set up.
Yeah, if you upload it, if you use like, if you look at the CU cloud or upload it to WeGlide, you can look back at it better. Because just looking through the app isn't great. But it'll have like better data once you upload it to like another software.
I'm stopping by this really big cloud right here. See that lake just to our like 1 o'clock?
Yep, that's where we're going.
Uh, Yep. I'm just
Um,
gonna kiss the corner, the edge of it.
Sounds good. Three Anaj says, sorry if I'm late on this. I wasn't looking at that chat. What setup are you using VR with flight stick? Yeah, I have VR, the rudder pedals, and a X56 we're using. And this is the Grunow, I have no idea how to say that, baby glider. Where was this made? Like, where was the,
Germany somewhere?
oh, yeah. I was reading, I think, in Soaring magazine, there's this one company called, like, GP Gliders or something. And they make, like, some high-performance gliders, but there's been a ton of people who've been waiting, like, 8 years, and they still haven't even got their serial number for their order yet.
Oh wow.
So I think there's a ton of lawsuits. But it looked like a cool glider. I don't know. I just haven't like made that many. I don't know.
Manufacturing's hard.
Yeah, it's just so like there's so much high tech stuff and like handcrafted. Yeah, buying a brand new glider is definitely interesting.
It's like probably almost impossible these days.
Yeah, I mean they just cost a ton of money and they take forever to actually ship.
Yeah, so few are made. Can't imagine I'll ever own a new glider.
Yeah, and I feel like after you buy it and then sell it, it probably loses like at least half the value because you went and customized it, and then if you like but then when you have like used gliders like labels, they'll like go up in value.
Yeah, weird market. I think they hold their value pretty well.
Yeah.
I also can't imagine someone buying a new glider and not, putting like 1,000 hours on it.
Yeah. Like when you buy a new glider, that's the glider you're keeping for the rest of your life.
Right, that's a pretty big commitment. Can't see it through my wing.
I'm behind you, kinda. And the flying looks pretty accurate too.
Y'all use them?
Not on our gliders, no, we don't have flying.
I've used them in real life, and I there was a tow plane coming at me once with a glider on tow, and I could see it, and I saw it on farm as well, and I definitely turned away from it, but it never beeped at me.
Huh.
So not quite as sensitive as Condor makes it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would definitely be nice to have. I think it can definitely help because we're in pretty busy airspace too. Well, doesn't it recognize like other transponders, like a power plane, even if they don't have it?
I can't remember if it's transponders or ADS-B or whatnot, but they do some version of being able to. It might not be able to tell the glider pilot where they are, but I think that ATC can. It helps ATC see it and other air traffic see it with ADS-B,
Yeah.
so that they know you're there. I don't know that it will tell you that a 737 is coming at you, though.
Yeah. Well, if you have a transponder, it'll tell. It'll tell TCAS hopefully.
Certainly, certainly will for them.
Because I think the approach for like Trenton or something is like 8, 7, or 8,000. So sometimes you'll see jets like popping out.
Right over here all the time. There's Southwest coming at 5,000 feet when they are doing arrival, when they're tunneling arrivals from the south this way up to DFW, depending on the winds. So
Oh wow,
I've definitely been above a 737 before in a K-21.
that's cool. Yeah, I just saw a Steve Fly video one time. He was like flying over an airport. You just saw like 747s landing below you. That just seems so cool. Like, it's a cool little lake.
Yeah, Lake Cleburne or something like that. That might be wrong.
Oh, where's Lake? What's how do you say it?
It'll be the one we go to next, Lake Waxahachie.
Okay, Waxahachie.
Yep, it was a native tribe that lived, here before we
Interesting.
stole it from them. I didn't, but
Kyle's like, no, this must be mine. I need my lighters.
all right, I'm gonna fly right over the lake. Usually there's not clouds over here, directly over the lake.
Yeah.
Kind of eats up.
You ever been on that lake, like boating or something?
No, I don't think so. Not too far though. It's well, the quick way to get over here is to actually take the highway sort of away and then onto another highway and then over here instead of a direct route.
Yeah.
So it takes like 30 minutes to drive over here, which
Oh
is
wow.
not too far. But Lake Waxahachie is maybe a 15-minute drive.
Yeah.
I used to come fly over here in the PW5s and just watch people in their boats over this lake.
Oh, they have power boats on here?
For sure.
Yeah, I think during encampment, I want to go like a week early and then bring kayaks and like just camp at PGC or something and go kayaking on Galena or Nakamitsu or something.
Yeah, have a fun time.
Yeah. Hopefully the weather holds up. Hopefully in Condor 4 they'll add like clickable cockpits or something.
Yeah, that would be cool. slightly better lighting.
Yeah. I wonder what they will add. Maybe 3D buildings or more. Or I guess they already have that, but for like these maps. I wonder if there'll ever be like a complete world. Condor 8.
Now you two could quite literally go across the country in a glider. Got people doing like 40-hour long hauls across the pond.
Crazy.
After this, I'm gonna head to that town.
Alrighty. Let's see if I get a thermal here. Come on. Yeah, there's like 5 knots. I feel like in sun gliders, when you're in a thermal, you can kind of hear like the wind rushing against the canopy and stuff.
Yeah, this one's so quiet, but it's also so much slower.
Yeah.
Getting like 10 knots.
Six, 8, 9. There we go. Turn. $7,000. Man, the clouds just look so good in this sim. Like I'll be playing some like other like maybe like a shooter game or something, and like the sky is just like a JPEG image.
Yeah, Condor's doing Q pretty well. So cloud base is slightly raising.
Yeah. I've never flown in like kind of like foggy conditions in Condor though. Gotta try that.
What's your altitude?
Set 7,600. I want to see how steep of a turn I can get this thing. Oh yeah, we're pretty quick turn right now. Pretty steep. See if I
Alright,
can go.
time from April.
Yep.
I'm just off here. Just slightly above you here.
This thing did a crazy
Right.
small turn circle. I want to see if I can get like a 60 even more. That's like almost 90. that's not really getting me any more lift. Let's try a quick stall. If I can even get at the stall. Oh yeah, drops it quite a bit. Maybe try and get a spin going. It's not really a spin, it's more of a spiral dive, right? Let's try this again.
Probably hard to spin.
Ooh, almost got it. Really kicking the rudder, come on. I got the discus to spin pretty easily in Microsoft Flight Sim. I
You
heard
need to
that.
go do some spin training in the 232.
Yeah.
Tons of clouds along the way to Maypearl over here.
Oh yeah.
We're not on task, honestly. I feel like we just race to the other lake and then head back.
Alright, sounds good.
In fact, it's already been an hour and we only did the first leg. Might just fly back towards the airport and see how long that takes.
Yeah.
Surprised at how slow you creep across the ground in these things.
I don't know how long I just had the auto rotor on, but I just realized that I had the auto rotor on. I was like, why aren't my pedals moving when I move my feet?
Oh, I bet that wasn't making the spin any easier.
Oh yeah, I had to try that again. Doesn't look like there's like any luggage compartment or anything back there. Maybe there is.
Yeah, not even like a water bottle.
Yeah.
Pretty tight.
Oh, your shoulders would definitely be suffering in this glider.
Yeah, I don't know that you could fly this one for very long. You have to get some serious cushions.
Yeah. Well, these like little like these edges were under at like
Oh, I see
shoulder
that.
height. That would like definitely dig into my shoulders. That does not look comfortable.
Might not be modeled that great. Might be better in the real thing.
Yeah. What is this like red knob in the middle of the panel?
That's a good question.
I mean, probably not canopy release.
I was looking at the red knob too closely.
Yeah, looks like neither of us has started the task, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I'm headed back towards the airport. On the other side of the airport is the lake. Once we get to the airport, we can decide what we want to do.
Okay.
Definitely easy to stay up in this thing, though, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the wind loading's so low.
Just hard to go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a thing about like ultralight gliders and how like you could enter a competition with one of those things, but like you're only gonna win on like the marginal days. Hey, oh no, I thought you were doing a. Oh, where are you?
It'll loop.
Let's see, how do I switch to another plane? There we go.
You want me to do another?
Yeah. There you go.
A little egg-like, but let's see if I don't want the wings to come off. All right, ready for part 3? No, it's gonna be another terrible one.
I'm gonna try and catch up by flying like 80 knots. And then just
Down to
suffer.
like 6.5 now.
I'm at
I feel like I
5,000. What were you saying?
think I could make it back to the airport from here, just with my natural glide ratio.
I
I'm not even gonna take a thermal.
I honestly have no clue where we are. Is that the highway in front of us?
Where are you?
I'm behind, directly
Yeah.
behind you.
The highway it is in front of us, but it's like another 10 miles in front of us.
Oh, okay.
But the airport TSA is like another 3 miles in front of us. It was an hour start gate, and we blew through the hour. But I guess we climbed for a good portion of that.
Yeah. Alright, where is TSA?
Should be just off our 12 o'clock. There's a white quarry, and it's just before that.
Oh, yeah, I see it. So if that's TSA, where's TSA pre-check?
Well, you should have got your pre-check long before. Too late.
Alrighty, I can make it back to TSA. I just gotta suffer under one of these clouds to make it back up to decent altitude. Let's see. Do I go
Definitely got it.
left or right here?
For to land south, we do a left traffic.
All right. Are we gonna land or do we gonna keep going up?
I feel like let's see. I'm descending through 5.2. I'm probably going to set up for a pattern and land. I think it would take another hour to get to Lake Waxahachie and back.
Fair enough.
Plus, it's almost coffee time, and I still got to watch an F1 race and get ready for a job tomorrow. So it's probably a good. We had a 20-minute pre-start as well, so it's been like an hour and a half already.
Yeah. What's the F1 race today?
It is in Italy. It happened early this morning, and I think I already got the results spoiled, but I tried to not look at it, so
I haven't
see what happens.
Is it Monza or Imola or whatever?
It is I think it's Imola, but I can't quite remember. It's not Monza, but I just can't remember if it is Imola or if it's a different one.
Yeah,
basically
it's
like Ferrari's home track.
No, it's Emilia Romagna. That might be. I don't think I've heard of that one before. Oh, yep, I just saw the results. Not great for Ferrari, I guess.
They didn't even make the final qualifying session.
Oh, wow. That's sad. Yeah, some McLaren's doing pretty good this year.
Which is good, because I like McLaren.
Yeah.
I've liked him for a while.
I wish Ferrari would get good again.
I feel like Ferrari is Ferrari's own worst enemy.
Yeah, I think they should not have got Hamilton. I think that was a bad play.
Yeah, it's not. We'll see what happens.
I think it was a waste of money. He's done now. Sainz was doing pretty good.
He's doing pretty good at Williams.
Was that Williams?
Mm-hmm. In fact, he did better than Lewis Hamilton in the qualifying, at least.
All right, I'll set up for a left hand. What's the southern facing runway?
1-8, straight up 1-8.
Oh, there you go. So what do you call north? 0-0 or 3-6?
3-6.
3-6.
There's a little trio of small circular lakes over here on the southeast side. That's kind of our IP.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like a little lake with a small campsite, like a little Boy Scout camp with facilities, and that's sort of where we fly our base and turn our final.
Alrighty.
Let's see, where are you? I see you. I'll lead you in.
Yeah, I'm at. Oh, where am I? 1900. So this'll be fine.
660 feet, so we start our pattern around 1500.
Alrighty.
Although in this thing,
Yeah.
you know,
Just no dive brakes and you'll be alright.
probably so.
I mean, 660 is basically our PGC elevation, so.
So yeah, you fly it, it'll probably make sense to you.
Yeah. I mean, I think ours is like 670. I'm getting lift here. Yeah.
So much lift all around, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I was just
All
doing
right,
some.
I'm at the IP.
Let's try a slip. How does this thing slip?
Say TSA traffic, glider 1 Alpha Charlie, entering left downwind runway 18 to land, TSA. Getting lift in the downwind. I'm gonna fly my approach at like 40 knots.
Alrighty.
And I'm flying like just towards this little lake over here. It's nice and easy visual.
Oh yeah, my dive brakes are like purple.
My bottom ones are purple, my top ones are pink.
Yes, same. This might be the same color. Nah, I think those are. Yeah. But they're pretty small dive brakes, so I see what they have. Top and bottom.
Yeah, they're kind of narrow
Yeah.
and not that wide. I'm gonna pull off by the tow plane.
Turn base at this lake.
Yep. And then you kind of turn your final over the dog leg of the road.
Definitely, I feel like a little bit of wind.
What key do I do to see you?
F8, I think.
There we go.
Oh my god.
You got it. Ooh, looking good, dude.
A little bit slow. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Perfect. Just keep it off the skid. Keep it off the skid.
Does it have a tail wheel?
It has a tail skid.
Okay. Oh, that did not last very long.
Yep. Look at us.
Hey, I'll take that. Not too bad.
Pretty good flight there, dude.
Yeah. Please, or can we do a restart? Oh yeah, I can.
Look at that. I hear the tow plane starting up.
I'm gonna use it to just pull me right to you and release.
Wow, it's really starting us way down.
Yeah. I just said, dude, can I have a windrunner? Right, and release. There we go.
That's so funny.
Alrighty then. Not a whole much scenery.
some great flying.
Yeah. Oh, I was just talking about the scenery for this, like these buildings here.
Yeah, there's not much here.
But from up above, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, easy to navigate if you know the area from altitude, for sure. But this glider without a map and needs a map with higher resolution for sure.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Uh, Thank you, 3Anaj for stopping by on YouTube. But that'll be it for tonight. I'll see you about streaming sometime soon. Thank you, YouTube. Stay safe. Happy flying. See you.